Hi everybody, it's Mama D coming to you with another video with my lovely assistant, Mimi. And I'm sporting Mickey Mouse since everyone's going to Disney World this weekend. Gail and everybody running, good luck on your race. And big hugs from Mama D. So we're going to have a long video, so I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about different things. So our first one is going to be the main dish for tonight's dinner. And it is meatloaf with a spin. So because we can only eat a little bit, I do muffins. So I did a cheeseburger meatloaf muffin. And of course you always know I have some to show you. So this is going to be our finished product. Now, I had some smoked pan sausage and some hamburger meat. So that's what I'm using. But most of the time it's ground turkey. But I need to use it up and my husband wants meat. So, right here I have 1 pound of the pork smoked pan sausage and then 1 pound of the hamburger. So to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of instant oatmeal, 1 egg. You can use more than 1 if you want to. And then a package of onion soup mix. While I'm blending that, Mimi, if you want to get the pan spray and spray each one. And the cheese that I'm going to be using is 2 different types. When we went to a little small town shop, they had some of the smoked cheddar blend. Really nice smoky flavor. So some of them are going to be stuffed with this, and then some of them are going to be stuffed with Colby Jack. And you just want to, because we're doing them in muffins, you just want them a little square. It can be as big as you want, and you can use any cheese. I wouldn't necessarily recommend something a soft cheese, because the soft cheese will melt away and you won't get the flavor. As you can see the cheddar blended really good. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm using gloves because it's raw meat, and I don't want to get all that around. Easy cleanup. And you just want to mix it really good. And if you see that especially with turkey, you may need to use 1 more egg. Just depends, just more protein. And if you really want to cut down on fat, you could use egg whites. So what I do is I normally get out my scale because I want each of these to be equal. So what I did on that, I got my scale out, measured it, the whole batch, and then divided it by however many muffins. That way I knew how many to put in each thing. So I'll just show you one. I'll just estimate. So I just roll it up, stick the cheese in the middle, and then roll it some more. So then it's a ball and you don't see the cheese. The cheese disappeared. You put it in your pan that you've already oiled. And this one, I baked for 10 minutes. Then when it came out of the oven, all nice and ready, after 10 minutes, it wasn't ready, but after 10 minutes, I did honey smoked barbecue sauce. You can use the sugar-free if you want. I only did about 1 tablespoon of each, not a lot, and then 10 more minutes. So that made it even, so it's 20 minutes and your main dish is ready. Took less than 5 minutes to do that. So put that aside for now. And then over here, we're going to make our dessert for tonight. Oh, let me give you the information, nutritional information on that. So for the muffin, now using 1 pound of the pork and 1 pound of hamburger. If you're using turkey, these numbers are going to be different. 246 calories, 17 grams of fat, 11 carbs, and 11 protein. So me, I'm almost 3 years out, and because of my problems and stuff, I can only eat half. But somebody else, a couple months out, would only need half as well. So just play with it. I know you're going to get scared at those numbers, but when you're longer out and you're exercising and stuff, you need that good carbs. The 11 carbs are from the oatmeal that we put in. Now, if you want to cut back on that, you could always toast up some bread, but you just need a good binder to it. So that's the number on that. So now to the next one. Mimi, do you want to get the sugar out, the Splenda out? So the next recipe is going to be a peaches and cream kind of thing. A church a day or two before Christmas came by and dropped off a big box of canned food. So I don't use canned foods much, but I have it and I needed it. So these were in heavy syrup, not Mama D. So I put it in the strainer, rinsed it off real good with cold water, and got all that syrup off. You want it, you can keep it. I don't want it. My husband's trying to get sugar-free and the house is trying to. So to this, I'm going to spray my pan really good. And I'm just going to lay out these peach halves. You could do them either way. I'm just going to put them all different ways. And you can see there's still water at the bottom of this. It didn't drain totally, but it's not syrup. That's what you don't want, the high fructose corn syrup. And like I said, normally I would just be using either fresh peaches. You could do the same thing with apples tomorrow, or the next day I might do with apples. Okay, so then I had a bunch of oatmeal I need to use up, and these are peaches and cream oatmeal, instant. Already has the flavor. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle just all around. This is a nice and easy dessert, healthy. I've got Cool Whip in the refrigerator, and they'll just put spread some Cool Whip on it. I also had blueberries and cream. I almost did blueberries instead of another peach on peach, but hey, what's the deal? So you know what, Mimi, I don't think we'll need that because of the fact I see lots of sugar and we don't need no more sugar. So of course I'm not going to use butter, but I'm just going to use the spray. And I'm just going to spray a light misting on top so it crumbles up. My oven, so we're going to put this in the oven. I would start out with 10 minutes and just see how crispy you want it. Maybe you want to give me the trash or just put this in the trash. Okay, so I would do it and look for about 10 minutes maybe and see how crunchy or crumbly you want it. The peaches are already soft, so all you're really looking for is that crumble on the top. And so, also for that sweet tooth, I just need one. So for that sweet tooth, I'm 3 years out and I love chocolate. So for all you chocoholics, my best bet is get these miniature ones. They're already miniature. You can just eat one or two. Now during the holidays, caramel M&Ms are my favorite, I've got to say. But now that the new year and everyone's trying to get back on track and get sugar, there's going to be some times where you want that sugar. Get the bite size. You're still getting that chocolate, and it's only one. Another favorite of my kiddos is from Central Market. Unless you're in Texas, you won't have Central Market, but I know there's veggie chips all around. These are bruschetta. When you want that crunch, these are nice. They're baked, not fried, and these you get 16 chips, which us bariatric, we may not eat 16, but 16 of them is 130 calories, 7 grams of fat, 13 carbs, 2 dietary fiber, 0 sugar. The fiber is good, and then 3 grams of protein. Have this with hummus, and you get some more protein. So anyway, just a little bit tidbits for you. If you need any questions, feel free to below. And everyone going to the family reunion, have a blast and have fun at the prom, and everyone be safe on your travels this icy and cold week. Thank you. Love you. Bye.